how cool is this? Look. Hey! It's amazing. Yeah, because it's perfect. It really helps with the lighting here. Yeah, these are, I would say these are the best bedside lights I've ever seen. You don't even, like, cause they're not actually lamps. I can't find the switch for the other one, it's hidden somewhere. But anyways, yeah, because they're not actually lamps, you know, you don't have to put it on the table, it's just hanging on the roof. Yeah, it's just hanging from the ceiling. Actually, not even from the ceiling. It looks like it's hanging from the ceiling, but it's actually, I don't know how to explain. It's just attached to the wood on the wall, but it's upright, so it looks like it's hanging from the ceiling. Yeah, it's so nice how I went on a massive shopping spree at the festival mall. And at the supermarket called, what was it, Checkers? Yeah, I think it's called Checkers. That massive supermarket I was telling you about that they sell everything. So look at this. Oh, you have hair clippers. But I want to see if I can find a nail cutter because I forgot to bring a nail cutter with me this whole time. All the way to my Africa trip, I didn't bring a nail cutter. So I really need to find one right now because my nails are super long. It's not actually hair oil, it's called hair milk spray, which says it prevents your hair from being frizzy or something like that. So I can try that on tonight. Alright, so finally found a nail cutter and I'll get this one. Oh yes, the moment I've been waiting for. A nail cutter. I've never been more desperate to cut my nails. Oh my god. Oh, come on, don't tell me. Oh, there we go. Ow, crap. See, I've already scratched myself because of my stupid long fingernails. Alright, here it is. So these are tweezers, which I definitely don't need, but it just came with the nail cutter because that was the cheapest one that they had. But anyways, yeah, this is the one that I've been looking for all this time. And look at this, it's got holes through it, which is kind of cool. I don't know if it's like a design or something, but yeah. So we'll see how I go here. Oh, there we go. Oh, cut smooth. Oh my god. Such smooth cutting. These are the best fingernail cutters I've ever had. This is literally the best fingernail cutter I've ever had. Yeah, big difference. Right here, big difference. Oh my god, the cutting is so smooth. I don't even have to apply any pressure. Yes, so good. I finally cut all my fingernails. After this entire time that I spent in Africa, this is the very first time, and obviously the only time, that I will cut my fingernails here, because I'll be heading back very soon. Yes, thank you, Johannesburg. Oh, by the way, I have this catalog here from I always forget the name. Oh, Econo Food. That's what it is, Econo Food. The first supermarket I went to in Johannesburg at the festival mall. And yeah, so you have all sorts of meat right here. I love how they just they make it look really expensive because they make the cents smaller, but yeah, the dollars bigger because they look like dollars, but they're not, they're rands. And I have a lot of receipts here, which yeah, I'll bring them all with me just to have a look at them, you know, track my spendings, and yeah, I guess keep it as a souvenir maybe. just South African souvenir. And with this one, this is, and I can keep some invoices as well from Congo, for example, at the airport, because I had to pay $55 worth of departure tax. So I have this one here for the $5 they charged me, and this one is the $50 that they charged me. And it's weird because while the guy working there, while he was writing this out, like the lights kept turning on and off and on and off, and when the lights are off, it gets really dark and it's impossible to see. It was so weird, but luckily the lights came back on and he was able to finish this off. And then I showed that invoice at the check-in. But yeah, that was one country ago. Now I'm in South Africa, and yeah, and shortly after I'll be flying back to UAE in Dubai airport, because I don't think my layover is that long, so it's not really worth going out, especially when the prices there are absolutely ridiculous. I'm not even going to buy anything there. And then after that, I'll be heading straight back to Melbourne. By the way, while I was shopping at Jam, I bought these pants, pretty much like track pants. They look very, very nice. Really, it's good coloring for the joggers. Just fold them back. Yeah, so it's a really, really good it's a really good clothes shop, and I think it's kind of like Best for Less, because they have good clothes at cheaper price. It's pretty much like Best for Less, and their and one of their slogans was something like stay jamming or something like that. Another one of their slogan was bigger brands for less rands or something like that. Feels good to have some extra sleep, but oh my god, you are not gonna believe this. So I was literally just scrolling through my YouTube feed and things like that, and look what popped up. Like at first I thought it was fake. Maybe this was just, I don't know, it was probably a fake video by a fake account pretending to be on the news, because it says from Good Morning Britain, it was saying Daddy Pig gets emotional as he shows off baby Evie Pig. The hell? So now there's a Peppa Pig episode where they're giving birth to a third pig in the family. What kind of fucked up world do we live in? Like, I don't understand. Are they running out of ideas or what? Evie Pig? What is this voice? That doesn't even sound close to being like Daddy Pig. Alright, time for me to try on this guava juice here, so let's go. We'll see how I go. Cheers. So good. Actually, it does taste like guava juice. It's not even sugary. Like it's I mean, it is a bit sweet, but it's not like sugary sweet. I can't believe I'm going to be leaving South Africa. Even though I haven't been here for long, I will certainly miss Johannesburg, but yeah, I'm also excited to come back home. Yeah, I'm nearly done. I'll just do one last thing, and it's to try hair milk spray. Hopefully I can bring this with me on the carry-on bag, but just in case if they don't let me, I'll try. But I'm just hoping they will let me. But yeah, so let's see. Part hair into sections. I don't even think that exists on my head. Okay, I'll just spray it and then gently massage. Crap, sprayed a bit on my face. And it says to gently massage. It smells nice. I don't know what it is. It just smells like chemicals. Like any beauty product, hair chemicals really, but it really does make my hair smell nice. This is kind of like aftershave, but for hair. I should just use that as aftershave for hair. And it says to comb and brush it, but the thing is, I left my comb in my suitcase, which I don't have with me. I only have my carry-on suitcase. It's good. It's really good, okay. Just a bit more. It makes it nice and shiny as well. Which obviously makes sense if I'm wetting it. Man, can't believe I have to go back out at night because it gets really, really cold at night. Right now it's 14 degrees and it's only going to get colder. Because by the time I depart, it will be 12 degrees Celsius. But at least it's not, you know, late at night or really early in the morning. Because the coldest is from 6 a.m. and 7 a.m. which is 7 degrees. Like 7 degrees, holy crap. Whereas Kinshasa is hot as always. Because I think I just got used to the hot temperature in Kinshasa, and now I have to get used to the cold temperature again. Alright, time to go back out. It's so cold right now. Yeah, leaving the festival mall to try and find a taxi was very hard. But luckily there were 4 South Africans. There was 2 white South Africans and 2 black South Africans. They really helped me out because they showed me this app called Bolt. I think the app was called Bolt, and they really helped me out. And yeah, I downloaded Bolt to my phone, and it was so cheap. It was only 17 Rand the ride, and now I'm here. Alright, yes, I'm back at the airport, Johannesburg Tambo Airport. And yeah, I'm gonna have to start boarding on my gate, because I think the boarding starts in an hour maybe, or maybe even less than that, so I have to be there. And I bought my travel pillow as well. It's a memory foam travel pillow, because on the way to Congo, I've seen like one of the that Congolese guy who I was sitting next to, he had his travel pillow on his neck, and because he uses the cushion just to sit on the seat, so that, you know, obviously sitting down would be much more comfortable for him. So yeah, I followed his so I'm gonna follow his advice. And the memory foam pillow is actually so comfy. The memory foam travel pillow around your neck. From the city of Johannesburg, I checked in at the airport, and now I'm back on the plane. I'm ready to head home, but it's still a long journey ahead. I have to land in Dubai first before flying straight to Melbourne. Honestly, it would have been nicer if the plane just went directly from Johannesburg to Australia, because there are direct flights, but it's whatever, it's fine. I'm just grateful I got to take such a long overseas trip, especially here in Africa. I should definitely come back someday. Even though my Africa trip is ending, it doesn't mean my obsession with traveling is over as well. I'll be back with more videos in Australia and in other countries, wherever I choose to go next. I will see you then. Bye.